By day she was the glamorous wife everyone envied. But at night she lived a life no one knew, quietly enduring her pain. Every morning Kaya would stare at her worn-out reflection in the mirror, regretting the day she married into this showy wealthy villa. But her powerful husband never reflected on his actions. Instead he demanded his wife erase each night from her memory. Longing to escape this endless suffering, Kaya dared not resist him in the slightest. She skillfully used foundation to hide the marks on her face, just to sit by his side and share breakfast. At that moment a waiter suddenly handed him an envelope. He glanced at the bodyguard, puzzled. Sensing trouble, Aman quickly stepped forward to check. When he saw the words written on the envelope, he had a sinking feeling something bad was about to happen. In the chaos, the husband ordered the bodyguard to get his wife to safety. Aman took his duties seriously. Grabbing Kaya's hand, he rushed her toward a safe zone. Before the danger was completely over, Aman decided to hide her in the basement near the kitchen. To ensure absolute safety, he gave Kaya his own protective vest. Kaya looked at him in surprise. Seeing the scars across his strong frame, she suddenly felt an unfamiliar sympathy, and tried to give the vest back. But Aman told Kaya this was his duty. Only if you stay safe can my heart be at peace, he gently reassured Kaya, helping her carefully put on the vest. At that moment Kaya felt something new, the rare sense of security only this man gave her. Just as Aman warned her, this attack felt different from the past. Kaya immediately grew tense. Aman quickly threw on his jacket, and prepared to get her out of there. But as soon as they stepped out, her husband confronted Aman. Didn't you say everything was safe this morning? How did this attack even happen? Aman told him to calm down, and suggested they speak privately. Based on his instincts and experience, Aman suspected there was a mole among them. He then turned his suspicion toward the husband's daughter, asking about her relationship with her stepmother. The girl admitted she disliked Kaya, but said Kaya was just an ordinary woman, no real threat to her. Clearly the girl wasn't the mole. After closely watching everyone in the villa, Aman still couldn't find the traitor. He just didn't consider Kaya a suspect. But during a night patrol, Aman suddenly heard Kaya scream from her room. He sprinted toward her door, reaching it almost instantly. But when he entered, he found only a frightened Kaya. Just then Aman spotted a shadow moving downstairs. Without thinking, he leapt down to chase. Meanwhile Kaya suddenly rushed out of her room, heading straight to a hidden underground tunnel, and quickly jumped into a cab speeding away. Aman managed to capture the masked intruder using his skills, but when he pulled off the mask, he was stunned to see Kaya's driver. He suspected the driver was just an accomplice, not the mastermind, and handed him over to the police. As Aman rushed back to check on Kaya's safety, the maid informed him she had already left the villa in a hurry. He quickly contacted the police, and tracked Kaya's phone immediately. Meanwhile Kaya, who fled the villa, calmly arrived at an abandoned factory. She then handed over a pile of jewelry to the man standing before her. In return she received a passport for her secret escape. Just as Kaya asked when they would leave, the man's face hardened. He demanded triple the money before helping. This man turned out to be the gang boss, the one Aman had been secretly tracking. All the threats her husband had received were part of a scheme Kaya plotted with this gang leader. Because Kaya refused to live under her husband's control, she used the same trick his previous wives had disappeared with, planning her escape and a new life. But Aman's sudden involvement made the gang leader realize he was outmatched. He didn't want to risk losing his people, so he came up with a new plan for Kaya, for her to pretend she had fallen in love with him.